Hello again. I hope everyone had a great day today. I'm so proud of all of you on your very first online day of learning. Seems like everything was very successful. You guys are so smart and knowing how to get on your Chromebooks and get your work done and help your parents walk through it as well. And so it seemed like everyone was able to get on Google Classroom, and just loved hearing all of your responses and your comments to each other, and so it seemed like everything went really well today. So really proud of you guys for your first day of online learning. Also, just want to give a shout out to Jenna. Great job reaching your AR goal, and Ruben and Lucas. Nice to see that you guys were able to get on MobyMax today. So that was good. And Khalil and Juliana, great job getting your math work done and sending me a picture on Class Dojo. So that was really exciting that you were able to figure that out. And so just really proud of you guys today on our very first day of online learning. So I was thinking about mammal reports, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some things that might help you as you get started writing your mammal report. So I want to go through a few things. So I made some copies to hold up. So I don't know if you want to get a pencil and paper and write down some ideas as we go over this. And of course you can rewind it and listen again, but I just thought these would be some helpful things as you guys start your mammal reports, just like if we were in class and you were sitting on the carpet and we were having a writing lesson. So of course the first thing in your mammal report is you're going to want to write a beginning sentence that introduces the animal that you're writing about. So something like, you know, my animal report is about a jaguar, or I would like to share with you some facts about elephants. So you're going to want to do your beginning sentence to introduce your mammal. Okay, then one of the topics that was listed on your assignment was appearance. And so here are some ideas that I wrote down to kind of help guide you a little bit with your appearance. So of course we want to know what the color of the mammal is, and any extra interesting markings like spots or stripes, right? And we want to be real specific with other items like the weight and the length and the height of the animal, maybe the amount of legs that the animal has. If the animal has a tail, what does the tail look like? And then also some unique features to just that mammal. So for example, a giraffe is the mammal that has a really long neck, so you'd want to put that in your writing about appearance, or an elephant is the only one with a trunk. Right? But we want to add more details than just, oh, my animal is black and white, because that could be a skunk, that could be a dog, that could be a zebra, that could be a cat, right? So lots of details on your appearance page. And remember, we're looking for about 5 sentences for each one of these topics. Okay, the next one that I wanted to talk with you about is what country or where does your mammal live? And so the idea on this one is that you would have 2 things to write about. First of all, what country is your mammal from? So maybe your mammal is from Africa, so you would write that. Or maybe your animal is from North America, so you would write that. But if I were to fly to Africa, or if I were to fly to North America, where would I find that mammal? So would I find it on the savannah? Would I find it in the jungle? Would I find it in the desert? Where in that country would I find it? Now, some of you might have an ocean animal, so of course you might want to say something like the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean. And where would I find it in the ocean? Would it be like near a coastal area, or would it be by a coral reef? And so you want to think about not just the country, but also where in that country would you find your mammal. So you want to make sure to add those kinds of details in your habitat. Okay, the next one is for diet. What does your animal eat? And so you want to be specific and give actual things like, you know, do they eat leaves and plants and bark, or do they eat other animals, which would be like meat? Bugs would be considered meat. And it would be a good idea to add some of these scientific words in your 5-sentence writing about their diet. So of course, herbivore, you could use that word and explain that my animal is an herbivore because it only eats plants, right? Carnivore, of course, would be an animal that only eats meat, and an omnivore would be an animal that would eat both plants and meat. So you could use these vocabulary words in your writing when you're talking about diet for your mammal report. Okay, the next one is predator and prey. And so your animal might be an animal that is a hunter, like say a lion or a tiger, or a cheetah, or your animal might not be. Maybe your animal is like a giraffe and it eats only plants. But whether they are hunting, there's something that hunts them, right? So if you're a zebra and you only eat plants, a lion would be the hunter of the zebra. So you want to write down, what do they eat, how do they kill their prey, or how do they get their food, and then also what eats them, or what is their predator. And so some animals, like the lion, doesn't have a predator, but maybe humans, right? So you want to think about how does my animal find food, and then is my animal hunted by another animal in their habitat where they live. Okay, so that would be another detail that you could put in your mammal report. Okay, and then also fun facts. Fun facts, like how do they defend themselves? Do they have a certain kind of fun behavior, like maybe yours is a monkey and it can swing from trees by its tail, or maybe you chose a hippo and a hippo can stay underwater for a long period of time. Or a fun fact about a giraffe would be it has 7 bones in its neck, just like a human. So you might want to be thinking about some fun facts that you could find out about your animal, something funny that they do or behavior that they have that is kind of unique to that mammal. So of course we want about 5 sentences per topic, right? So on your habitat, about 5 sentences, on what they eat, about 5 sentences, on their appearance, about 5 sentences. You might do a little bit more, maybe 1 or 2 less, but kind of shooting for about that. So you can really use some good adjectives and some good complex sentences in your writing to describe your mammal. Okay, then also, of course, we want correct spelling. Can have your mom and dad help you with that, or big brother, big sister, right? They can help you with correct spelling, and you can always go online if you want to do an online dictionary to help you. Use your good best guess spelling first, if you need, and then if you need some help with vowel combinations and words are a little tricky, you can ask for some help. And then also we want to have good grammar, good spelling and good grammar, right? Periods, capital letters, beginning sentence, ending sentence, right? We want our sentences to make sense, right? That's the most important thing, you know that, right? And then a cover page, that's kind of something new. So that would just be a page that would be on the front of your mammal report that would have the title and your name because you're the author and the illustrator. A realistic picture would be nice. Something that maybe you drew. You could print something off online if you wanted to as well, but I think a hand-drawn picture would be nice if you have markers or crayons or colored pencils at home. And make sure it looks like a realistic picture, right? If you're drawing a cheetah, you want to make sure that your cheetah does not have purple or pink spots, right? That's not how they really look. So just do your best. Maybe copy from a picture out of a book or online if you can. And then also adding a map might be a fun idea. You could print out a map and color the space on the map that shows where your mammal lives. You could draw a map if you want to. You can add some characteristics of their habitat. If they live in a wooded area, you can draw trees around your map, right? If they live in the ocean, you can draw coral at the bottom of your paper to show where they live. So anyway, I just thought maybe this would help out. These would be things that we'd be talking about in school if we were having a writing lesson and we were doing our mammal reports together at school. So just some ideas to get you started. I know you're just gathering your facts probably today and tomorrow, but the writing part I'm sure will start soon. And I know we were all excited about doing mammal reports together. So I hope you have another great day today. Remember, Mom and Dad can message me on Class Dojo. If you have questions, go ahead and continue to ask them on Google Classroom, and we'll try to get a Google Hangout together. I miss seeing all of your smiling faces. So great job today. I'm so proud of all of you. And remember, we are happy and flexible. Happy to see you and talk with you today. Miss you guys.